The curtains were drawn, shrouding the room in a dim, melancholic light. My great-aunt sat by the window, her gaze distant, lost in the memories of a life lived. At 92, she had seen it all: wars, famines, technological advancements that reshaped the world. Yet, as I sat beside her, holding her frail hand, I felt a profound sense of sadness emanating from her. "What is it, Aunt Millie?" I asked softly, my voice barely a whisper. She turned to me, her eyes reflecting a lifetime of experiences, both joyous and sorrowful. "I feel like I've wasted my life," she confessed, her voice heavy with regret. "I wish I'd done more, been more, made a difference." Her words struck a chord deep within me. They spoke of a universal human desire to leave behind a legacy, to know that our time on this earth had meaning. My aunt's words lingered in my mind long after I left her side. They sparked a profound realization within me. We are all allotted a finite amount of time on this earth. What will we do with that time? Will we squander it on pursuits that ultimately leave us feeling empty and unfulfilled? Or will we strive to make a difference, to leave the world a better place than we found it? The answer for me was clear. I didn't want to reach the end of my life filled with regret, wishing I had done more to protect our planet, our only home. The urgency of the climate crisis weighed heavily on my mind. We are facing a global emergency: rising sea levels, extreme weather events, mass extinctions, all driven by our unsustainable consumption patterns. It was time to act. It was time to make every moment count. The journey towards a more sustainable future begins with a simple yet powerful concept: responsible buying. Every dollar we spend is a vote for the kind of world we want to live in. By making conscious choices about the products we buy, the companies we support, and the energy we consume, we can drive real change. The first step is to become aware of the environmental impact of our consumption. From the food we eat to the clothes we wear, every product has a carbon footprint, a measure of the greenhouse gases emitted during its production, transportation, and disposal. By choosing products with lower carbon footprints, we can significantly reduce our individual impact on the planet. Section 4, Your Choices, Our Collective Future. The beauty of responsible buying is that it empowers us to make a difference with every purchase. By opting for locally sourced produce, we support sustainable agriculture and reduce the emissions associated with long-distance transportation. By choosing energy-efficient appliances, we lower our energy consumption and reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. And by supporting companies committed to ethical and sustainable practices, we encourage others to follow suit. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the scale of the climate crisis, to believe that our individual actions are insignificant in the face of such a monumental challenge. But the truth is, our collective choices have the power to shape the future of our planet. Every time we choose a reusable bag over a plastic one, every time we bike to work instead of driving, we are casting a vote for a healthier, more sustainable world. Section 5, the power of non-carbon emitting electricity. One of the most impactful steps we can take as individuals is to transition to non-carbon emitting electricity. Traditional power plants fueled by coal and natural gas are major contributors to greenhouse gas emissions. By switching to renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydro, we can drastically reduce our carbon footprint and accelerate the transition to a clean energy future. Many electricity providers now offer renewable energy options, allowing consumers to choose where their electricity comes from. This simple switch can have a profound impact on our collective efforts to combat climate change. Imagine millions of households powered by the sun, the wind, the power of nature itself. It's a vision of a brighter, more sustainable future, and it's within our reach.